From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. The crowd is alive, and with good reason. It's the NFL playoffs, the best time of the year, and off we go on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30, and he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Street. 19 Lion.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Oh, and they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense.
This is a defensive coordinator just testing the waters. How is your protection plan? Do you have a plan for any linebacker or second-level pressures? Well, I think we got the answer on this one because they had no answer for it, and you could bet he's going to continue to dial those up.
Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He gets that to his big target there. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got it here, 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This will be returned from the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Purdy out wide to Pearsall on the RPO. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Shut up. Come 19.
1st and 10 for Purdy. That one taken in by London. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Let's go now. Hey, smash.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Run not flying. Run not flying. Reload. Reload. Hunt.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw once more, it's Purdy. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one.
On the set. 10.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners first down. They're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance.
That is caught side of the end zone. Drake London. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They go sideline and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A 1st down there. Gain of 14 yards. So after one, here on Super Wild Card Weekend, Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Shotgun run now with Walker. He'll take this down inside the 30. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play. Here's 2nd and 6. The tight end Fant in motion. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Here's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a rep.
Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
First and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
To throw on first down is Purdy. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Putting the tight end in motion. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
He'll go play action, Purdy. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. He'll be brought down inside the 25. Adisa Isaac there to bring him down. Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. On the handoff, McCaffrey. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Kyle Shanahan now will turn to his field goal unit. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the 49ers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A hit, and he has lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. A try here for the extra point. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And they'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll get this out to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
London brought in motion. Purdy now on 2nd down. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
He'll look London's way again. It's complete again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Back to the air is Purdy.
Ready?
What can they do here? This is third and forever. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll air it out down the middle. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The 49ers out for the punt. This brought in out past the 20. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now.
The tight end Fant in motion. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Play action. Here's Purdy. Firing right side. Brought in by Brown. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's McCaffrey. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They run once more with McCaffrey. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. That one taken in by London. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Now a 3rd and 2. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. So on 4th down, they'll call out the field goal unit. This a 42-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Go, Reed, go!
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter.
Seahawks 14.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Check smash. Check smash. Ready. Warrior 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
He'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They face 2nd down and 7. The tight end Fant in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
Like 13. Hey, mayday.
The tight end Fant in motion. From the gun, it's Levis. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Wide open. It's Brown. He's got it. They get 19 on that pass play. 1st down, 49ers.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Second and 7. Purdy to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. And we have a tie game. What a big turnaround. The defense comes up with the score to square the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
This defense took the field, Mike, saying we've got to get the ball back to our offense. Give them a chance to tie this up. Well, they didn't even need their offense to take the field. They did it all themselves, and as you said, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They send the tight end in motion. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards was picked up. Brings up second and 2 at the 28-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They come up for second and 2. They'll drop to throw. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Purdy gonna put it up again. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Niners first down. McCaffrey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. 70 seconds left to go in this game.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's second down. Here's McCaffrey.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here is first and goal. They will take a knee here. So now, a big spot coming here. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
Now return coming from the 7.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Let's go.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 18. Pioneer. Warrior 70. Big Lion.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. As they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm